All right, take two. Looks like we are live. Welcome to Jewel of the Indigo Isles, the adventure that almost killed me, that is 250,000 words long, and it's only 10 levels. So I've been waiting to run this for years now, but we finally finished Agents of Edgewatch after spending 1/10 of our lives playing that game. Literally 1/10 of our lives, more than 1/10 of our lives. It's like 6 years.
You really don't have to frame it that way.
It's 1/8 of our life. 1/8 of our life was playing one game. And now we will play Jewel of the Indigo Isle, which, in retrospect, I believe I wrote specifically for this group, in front of us. We will see if I was right, but I have a feeling that you guys are going to like this quite a bit. Because if you like 80s movies, if you like references to fun cultural things from the 80s, I think you're going to like this adventure. Because it's jam-packed, my friends. Jam-packed. Are you ready?
I am ready, and I like things from the 80s.
I know. We all
ready.
do. We all do. I even got some 70s in there. Not as much. Mostly 80s. Okay.
Good to go.
Let's go. So all of you,
Let's do it.
I believe you are mostly either native to the Indigo Isles or you're native to this part of the world, and you're in the world of Alucard. It's not the world of Galarian, it's the world of Alucard. That's the Battlezoo world. And you have been brought to Castle Rumplank, where you've come to answer Prince Culpe's call to adventure. So you are in the town of Rumplank, and Rumplank is ruled by king and queen, and they have a prince and princess. And you saw a flyer for some adventure, and you came, and you made the cut, and now you find yourselves standing on top of a wide swath of velvet carpet that cuts to the center of Castle Rumplank's magnificent royal hall. And nearby, the sweet smells of Barnacle Bay wafts through the open glass windows. And before you stands a family of 4 beautiful Gamayan in spectacular regal garb, flanked all around by countless royal guards. Give me 1 second. In front of you, you see King Oki Redfeather, who is, well, he's the king. He's the family's dignified but slightly distracted looking patriarch. He eyes each of you carefully and then clears his throat. Brave adventurers, he intones. Welcome to Castle Rumplank. It's a great honor to meet such promising young heroes to be. I see my son, Prince Culpe, has found some truly outstanding candidates for our quest. Why, it reminds me of my time when I was a young man. You know, I was a bit of a rogue back then. In fact, one time, and then suddenly the handsome older woman standing next to the queen, Queen Maximil, nudges him slightly in one talon, putting him back on track. And here's what the queen looks like. Yes, right. We've asked you here for a very special adventure. My boy, Culpe, has recently heard rumors that somewhere about town is a magical treasure map. And not just any magical map, mind you, but one that could lead to the hideout of Poppy Van Barnacle, our fine city's founder and the most legendary pirate ever to sail the Indigo Isles. Even more excitingly, our scholars have decided that we, the Redfeather family, have unknowingly had a piece of this magical map hanging in this very hall for untold generations. The king presents a brown faded parchment fraying along the edges with a jagged tear along one side. Yes, it's an unimpressive looking scrap, I must say, but it's clearly magical, and once united with its missing half, it will no doubt lead its ways to fortunes unimaginable. He holds up the map. This, the king concludes, is what I ask of you, take this map fragment and find its twin. Rumplank is aflutter with rumors all about the magical map and what treasures it might reveal. Ask about town and learn whatever you can about Poppy, her legacy, and this map. Someone is sure to know where its missing half could be hiding. And once you've reunited the two map pieces, follow them to Poppy Van Barnacle's legendary hidden sanctum. No doubt it'll be riddled with traps and perils. Poppy was a devious one, that she was, but you'll undoubtedly find treasures that defy description, making this expedition a worthwhile one, I assure you. So, what say you, adventurers? Will you accept this quest and reclaim the lost legacy of Poppy Van Barnacle for the glory of Rumplank? He looks at all of you.
I look around nervously at my companions, not quite sure what the etiquette is or who should respond or how, and I stall.
Permafrost steps forward and accepts on behalf of the group without looking at any of them in the group.
Oh, yes, yes. Come closer, young lad. Come closer.
I do.
Okay. You can move your token, don't forget.
Oh, I don't see them, though.
You don't?
Zoom
Oh,
out.
they're at the top. Okay, I'm zoomed in.
They're
They're far
it's
away.
a big hall. You're quite far away, my son.
Okay.
Come
All right,
closer.
yeah, I'm
Come
looking at it.
closer.
It actually looks a
All
little.
right. And as he's walking,
As he's figuring out how to walk.
I start
Yeah,
going.
pretty
I start
much.
going also. I don't know who this guy is. He looks weird.
You guys are all weird looking. All
Now I'll wander up as well. And, I'm in on this.
all right.
And I show the proper respect. I bend the knee and I say, yes, I, in the service of Jata, will take upon this quest.
Oh,
Bring honor.
Jata. We love Jata here, don't we? Yes, yes. And they all nod approvingly. I can move you
I'm
on.
trouble. Yeah.
There, I'm fixed it for
That's
you.
right. I can use the arrow keys. All right. I'm still getting used to it.
Okay. With that, I give the first half of Poppy's map to this young man who just came forward. What's your name again, son? As he looks at you, John.
My name is Permafrost.
Permafrost.
And I am the manifestation of the universe.
Oh.
And on behalf of the universe, I accept your quest.
Oh, yes, yes. And now you have the first half of Poppy's treasure map is in your possession. I put it in your equipment. You now have it. So,
Right.
well, do you have any questions about this quest of yours? I realize you're all strangers to each other, and of course, you will have plenty of time to get acquainted with one another, but we found that you four who responded were the most suitable for this quest of ours after going through at least, and he looks over to his son, dozens of applications. Was
Does
it
he
dozens
say-
or was it like 10? Well, it was more than 4. I guarantee you that. And this is the son, and he's nodding. The prince, Prince Colby.
I look over the other three and I give sort of an eye roll, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Seeing that none of them are of dragon ilk like me.
Yeah.
That's a little.
we
Speaking
lost
of
Seth.
80s. Oh, did we? Is he gone?
Yes, we lost Seth.
Oh,
That was
well,
quick.
he's-
All right.
I think he said he's rebooting. Is that?
Oh,
Yeah, he's rebooting. Sorry.
got it.
Poppy Barnacle sabotaged his computer.
I heard Poppy my monarch Barnacle is a legend. It's a long lost and maybe even a myth.
Poppy Van Barnacle? Why? You, so let's see what you know.
Isn't that
about
like George Washington? Like, I mean, there's no myth about
let's see. You
Poppy. I mean, that's
There's lots of mystery surrounding Poppy.
yeah. There's a lot, but she definitely existed. I mean,
let's roll a check for you, shall we, Mr. Ivar? Is that your name? Ivar?
Ivar. Yes, Ivar the Bold. Yes.
I think it's Ivar.
Ivar, as in evil, as in
Yes.
evil.
Ivar.
It's a classic Viking name.
You know nothing, even though you've lived here or you're from this area, I believe. I mean,
From this area. I never was at this town yet before. I mean,
even though you have Indigo Isles geography, you've never actually been here. But you're like, well, I've heard of Poppy.
I've studied it quite. And that's why I'm here.
Okay. Well, we'll get into that.
Trailblazing and all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll get into that. Well, we definitely need Seth to come back before we can get into this.
Yeah, we have to describe. I think we should
All right, I think I'm
describe our
back.
characters.
Okay,
as
you're
well.
back. Sort of, except we don't see your picture. There, wait, here he comes. That was quick. That took 10 minutes before your first computer crash. All right. As of right now, Ivar doesn't know anything about Rumplank, its leaders, its local legends, or anything else. He's just into them book learning, from what I know.
I got the book learning. That's all I got. Yep.
He's got paws on the ground, claws on the ground, so to say. Well, before we do introductions, what do you have any questions or anything we can help you with? Because Rumplank is a large town. Do you have any questions about treasure or finding the other half or anything like that? Oh, yes.
So this is I go over to Permafrost and I take the scroll out of his hand and I examine it. And I'm like,
I allow that to happen.
Yeah. I say yes. Yes. Do you have any leads or any idea where the other half could be? I mean, obviously, this treasure is extremely valuable, and many have probably searched for it. And I'm guessing that the other half is probably well hidden. But do you have any idea where's a good place to start?
That's a good question.
Well, Prince Colby clears his throat and goes, "That," he says with a sheepish smile, "is the question of the hour. Rumplank's cultural hubs are as good a place to start as any. The Temple of Many Colors, Quill and Scroll Academy, even just wandering up and down Treasure Beach is a great way to learn all about the goings-on in town." He pauses to think a moment and then adds slowly, "Of course, there are other parts of Rumplank, somewhat many would call the seedier aspects, where rumors fly as freely as pigeons. I have never been there myself, but I hear the Gutted Snake is a fine tavern to visit if you like your grog with a side of fist fights." But he says, "That is why we hired you."
So upon assuming if we can find this other half, we should report this back to you, or should we just go off and search, follow the map?
Well, with that, Princess Atrelia, which, by the way, is well known and loved by everyone in town, that's Princess Atrelia, steps forward, raising her gaze from the journal in which she's been keeping notes of the conversation. She says, "Well, Poppy was a genius cartographer as well a storied fighter. As you can see, the map fragment you hold contains little useful information by itself. All the most important details are missing from this piece. Furthermore, I've had my court wizards examine the parchment, and they have identified powerful magic enhancing it. We believe the map will only make sense once it's reunited with its missing half and repaired somehow. Possibly with some sort of keystone or some magical item. We're not exactly sure. But until then, interpreting the map fragments we do have will be about as easy as trying to divine one's fortune by studying the insides of a coconut." And then she looks around. She goes, "Oh, of course. I didn't mean to speak ill of coconut diviners," she rushes to add. "They've got every right to their own pursuits after all. You might even try talking to some of the clerics at the Temple of Many Colors about the map. The temple's high priest, Prismatic Colby, has such knowledge and theoretical matters worthy of respect. Though he does have an ego to match, Colby likes to claim that Poppy Van Barnacle was as devout as she was cutting, though that may be just a way to fill the seats of prayer services. Oh, and anyway, perhaps the priest could help offer you some insight into Poppy's map. And then once you actually find the map and reunite it with his partner, do come back to the castle and you will be rewarded handsomely for finding the other half of the map.
That sounds good. And they didn't mention compensation, right?
Well, I
Oh.
mentioned, we'll be rewarded.
Oh, with that, the queen opens up her eyes before she beams and exclaims, "Why, of course, dears. You get to keep everything you find on this grand adventure. All the treasure is yours. I assure you, we need no more riches in the castle's coffers. So any treasure you find a result of this expedition is yours to keep and spend as you wish. The true wealth is to be gained in the glory of Rumplank, glory which will surely achieve by uncovering Poppy Van Barnacle's final fate and reclaiming her lost fortune." Her smile turns wry for a moment. She lowers her voice in a mock whisper. "I don't know about you, but my feathers, I think we're due for some glory and honor in this town to help make up for the kind of sordid reputation we get from strange characters like old Captain Nevergo or the local riffraff in Claw Quarter." And she gives you a little wink. But she's like, "Yes, any treasure you find, including any treasure the map leads to, is yours."
Ooh.
And that sounds...
I vow to take it upon this quest, and we shall succeed for the honor and glory of Rumplank.
Oh, yes, yes. That is
And your graces.
excellent. Yes, yes. And then suddenly the king wakes up almost as if he was in a trance and says, "Oh, yes, yes, to answer your question." And he appears to be answering a question you asked like 3 minutes ago. Locating the rest of the map. Yes, when you return to the castle with your quest complete, we'll send an envoy to further explore a hideout and recover any precious historical relics you're unable to bring back with you. For the glory of Rumplank, we love nothing more to learn everything we can about the legendary Poppy Van Barnacle and whatever material legacy she left behind in our beloved island. But yes, yes, when you complete the map, do come back here and we will plan an attack so you can find and recover the treasure.
That sounds
Excellent. I am for this. And one other question I might have is: is anyone else looking for the other half of this map that you know of?
With that, Prince Colpy looks around and says, "To be honest, we don't know. But rumor has been spreading quickly ever since the second half of the map was discovered. I'm sure there are many others looking for the other half of the map, but without its twin, which you now hold in your delicate hands, it won't work. It's of no import. So make sure you don't lose it."
Right. And with that, I say, "I shall guard it with my life," and I tuck it away in my backpack.
Oh. Okay. Wonder if John can give it to him.
My map.
Oh, now it's in Chris's bag.
Put it in my bag.
I
I
just
took it
did.
out of his hand, and I just took it in my.
He's like, "Oh, look at this map!" Whoop! Because
Out
of
of the sky.
You understand the interface better than me. You deserve it.
I did it for him.
know.
I did
You
it for
did
him.
it. I don't know. I'm having trouble still with this.
You'll figure it
take some
out.
time. Yeah, we'll
All
figure
my
it out.
buttons disappeared.
Oh, yeah, well, that could happen. Anyhow, you have any more questions? Otherwise, if you want, now it's probably yeah.
If we have further questions, I'm sure that as we
Oh, of course, yes.
go upon searching this, can
Yes.
we send an envoy to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The town's not that big. We will leave the door open and let the guards know that whenever you wish to come and ask questions of us, please do. But, and he does look at you, he says, "We have asked and brought you aboard to find the map. So hopefully you're able to do this on your own, as it will seem kind of uncouth if the royal family finds this map. We'll make a much better story for the bards if 4 adventurers found the map on their own."
Agreed. We shall succeed.
Yes, it sounds like you'll be very happy with any positive results. Tell me, I'm a stranger to your land. You have any magic shops in the area?
Oh yes, of course we do. We have plenty of magic shops, although most of the best magic is made by assembling it yourself. You know that, of course. Around these parts, we use what's called monster parts, where you kill monsters or obtain their materials, and then you can fashion it into magic items and weapons and gear that you wish to use on your own. I know everyone in this area is a master at that, as well as you. So I feel you would have more than enough as long as you go on an adventure to find and assemble those parts. But yes, of course, we have lots of shops. This is a major metropolis, after all. You do know this is the capital of
Since I am a master of that,
Yes.
that skill to combine things is called what?
It's called master parts everywhere. Monster parts.
It's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
It's
Right,
all.
is that listed somewhere
No.
on my
Nope.
character?
Nope.
Okay.
It is built in. It is. We're going to go through that later.
Okay,
I
okay.
gave you the book. It is actually in the download area. You guys are going to lose your minds. I know Seth is. Basically, how it works is that you find monsters, you kill them, and depending on what type of monsters you kill, you could then make items out of them. So if you kill like a fire monster, you can make a sword with fire on it. If you kill an ice monster, you can make a staff with ice on it or whatever, like anything you want. The possibilities are endless, and it is quite extensive, to say the least. So there you go.
Well, we can go over that when we get there. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
want to
not
slow
going to
it
be there
down.
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're I'm new to your town, and that is, as I am also a spell, I would like to see my brethren, see how this what level of technology you guys are at. Magical technology you are.
You're a spell, you say? Oh, we haven't had a spell? What type of spell are you?
I am a
Cantrip.
I don't know. It doesn't actually. I am
You
the
have
result.
to make you decide.
Well, I'm a result of a series of rituals that I don't know the origin of, as it took me, well, a few hours to grow into something truly sentient. But I am a spell. I'm part of the universe, and I am mostly made of water. I am the universal solvent, which is fitting as we are a part of the universe. And I hope to link in with the higher realms of magic, which I believe is my fate, as my creator was not there when I was born. So I am searching for a purpose, and that is to find my maker.
Cool. They're like, oh, well, good luck to you then.
Yeah, it's a big bite. Yes. Well, we are all part of the universe. It's just I'm a little bit higher up on the ladder than most
Wow.
manifestations on this planet.
Wow. And
Damn.
to that, I'm like,
Oh boy. Well,
you're no dragon. So.
Dragon, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell he's a dragon.
What kind of? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Like what? Well, I don't know what anybody looks like.
So, all right, why don't we?
Perhaps we should adjourn and go and discuss this together at one of the taverns, local
Yes.
taverns, of which there are many.
There are many. So I'm just going to move you down here to the bottom of the map, this huge map, which is way too long. There we go. So why don't you guys, you can leave and just sort of, I don't know, guess now comes the time where maybe you go around and say who you are and what you're playing and what you're doing and all that fun stuff, because you guys don't know each other. And now you are been thrown together into a quest.
Let's do this in a. Do you have a tavern map or a city map?
Yes.
instead of the or do you,
Yes.
I mean, I assume we're going to be pounding the ground for rumors anyway. So
Yes. Making me work right in the beginning. Blank. There we go. There you are.
wow. Okay, so this is a part of the town, and does any place look like a tavern or a cabana or like sitting outside under umbrellas?
Well, there's tons. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of places.
Hey, there's a cabbage. There's a cabbage man.
Yeah, there's.
I saw that. And in fact, one of them is broken. It looks like there was a spill.
Oh yeah, I see it. Nice.
Yeah, well, there's like the gutted snake, which was the nasty place. There's around here. There's like better taverns. There's lots of good places. It's up to you. It's like you just.
Well, I will be drinking water, as it is the purest of forms.
Well,
So-
right near here, Castle Rumplank. If you go to the claw quarter, actually, I'm going to switch. I'm going to let you see.
The claw
here.
quarter is the rougher part of town from my research.
Okay, so you were here. Let's. This is the castle.
Oh, that's a great map. Okay, all right, yeah.
There's your Quill and Scrolls Academy.
Yes. By the way, so if you hold down the Alt button, you'll be able to see everything.
You can see everything.
Yeah, and so
We could go to the gutted snake.
the
It
gutted
is,
snake is pretty close. It's right here. It's the gutted
Right.
snake, and also there's a lot. I mean, there's, the Quill and Scroll Academies over here. The Temple of Many Colors is over here, which was mentioned. I will tell you guys, definitely keep Jason, keep notes. Like this is all going to come up. You're going to get quizzed on everything. Trust me.
Well, the gutted snakes.
I'll
Gutted
keep notes.
snake, the never goes.
That sounds
Um,
good.
Yeah,
I mean,
all
the
these
gutted
places.
snake is clear, so let's just watch your.
That one's very
watch
close.
Your, watch
That
your
one's
coin
very close.
purse.
Okay.
There, from what I've read.
Yes.
All right,
Alright.
so we'll go there.
All right. In that case, activate gutted snake. You were here at the gutted snake. You were outside the gutted snake, shall I say? It is. The entrance is over here.
Is it this round tower?
No,
thing?
that is just a tower. The entrance is all the way over here. Way to the
Over
west.
there.
Yes. Over here. I'll move Chris. Chris can't figure out how to go around corners yet.
I can't. I forget I got
Oh, John went way too far.
Come back.
There, I got him back. Here we go. We'll open up the door. Oh, there we go. The door opens. All right. The Gutted Snake. It may be the worst bar in town, but the Gutted Snake is also a hotbed for rumors, gossip, and the news of the day. Sticky wooden floors and sour grog and dirty glassware and ill-tempered drinkers all greet the party as they come to this dim establishment for info and to sit around. They all look at you like, "Rawr," and that's it.
All right,
I see no
let's grab some grog and have a seat.
I will order water,
Right.
your finest water.
It's water. All right. There's a free one here. There you go. All right. You guys are sitting around the bar. I mean, around the table.
Indeed.
All right. Well,
I look over my compatriots here and I'm like, okay, well, I say, well, I know why I was chosen, but maybe tell us a little about yourselves and we can see what our strengths and weaknesses are, so we can complete this quest.
You can call me Quaz.
Quaz.
And
Are you human? I've never. You're race, so you're very, very odd looking to me.
Yeah, I'm told. And so I'm told. I'm told that my form is very rare. I do tend to stand out.
You do, especially in a place like this where it's almost nothing is rare.
But apparently we were very common where I came from.
And you look
But
like
I must say, I am indeed a stranger in a strange land, and I do not know your ways.
Well, you also look like you're pretty strong, and look like you might know how to handle yourself if there's any trouble.
That's certainly true. That's certainly true.
There might be.
I am, you might say, a fighter.
Fighting man, yes. All right.
I'm
And
a
you,
mage.
sir, Permafrost.
Yes, I am I am a living spell, and I use my brethren and sisterin to right wrongs, to explore, discover, and hopefully raise myself up to where I'm strong enough to find my origin and perhaps find a purpose, a new place for me. As we are all part of the universe, I am just looking for my own patch that I can call my own. And until that day, I think I'll be just following the local traditions of the locals. I mean, I could be anywhere, but
Well, one of the local traditions is not to drink water. It is to drink stronger drink than that.
well, maybe I'll introduce a new tradition to the locals, and they'll appreciate that.
So is that what adventurers do? They drink strong drink?
Well, that's what people in this town do. It is known for their working hard and playing hard mentality.
Interesting.
They're very.
Well, what do you say, frilled fellow?
Well, my name's Iggy, and I don't know if you all seem like you've come from afar, so I don't know how familiar you are with the Eld and the world of Eldamon.
I must say, I'm not familiar in the least. And
I
have come from very far away.
It is easiest to explain that I am something of a tamer of exotic creatures, and I can use them to fight on my behalf. And I guess maybe I was chosen because I am more local than the rest of you and familiar with these parts. Perhaps that's what I bring to the group.
Well, congratulations for surviving the audition. Speaking of 1980s movie quotes.
Well, if I may, I'm very interested in finding this place of adventure that apparently this half of the map, once we complete it, will lead to. But I'm also curious. I know that when it comes to adventure, I have a strong arm and a strong sword that cuts deeply. But what are the rest of you? I have a sense that you being a living spell, you must be able to cast spells, and so are something of a wizard.
Yes.
But what of the other two? What are the other two of you? What do you bring to an adventuring party?
Iggy briefly pops out of existence, and sitting at his spot at the table is now a small squirrel that is slowly smoldering.
I'm startled by that.
And then the squirrel disappears, and Iggy is back.
How small is small?
Small size, like
Smallish.
There, you can see it.
I'm all confused by that, and I'm like, forgive me, but I think I'll need a more blunt explanation.
Iggy disappears, and a small monkey that glows with a little bit of light shows up, and then pops out of existence, and Iggy returns.
Well,
I must say this is all incredibly entertaining, but I still don't follow. And then I look over at the dragon guy, like with an expression of like, "What do you make of this? Can you explain this? I don't know what he's doing."
Oh wow, there's a little creature.
yes.
I'm not going to have my friends use their powers needlessly, but let's just say they can handle themselves in a tight situation.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That is good. That's interesting. Yeah, I've heard of such things. I mean, you're Eldamon trainer, yes?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I've heard of these things. Yes, I mean, I am too not directly from this land. I am Ivar the Bold, in service of the one true god Jata, god of heroes, the champion, part of the family tree. And I am a dragon.
There's a dragon here.
I just let that hang
Everyone
in the
kill
air.
it. Kill it. Kill it.
How big is he? How big is Ivar?
I'm medium sized. I'm
Medium
the
sized.
same size as you. Yeah.
Same
Human
size.
I don't mean any disrespect by this question, sir, but aren't dragons usually a bit larger?
Yes, they are, and I can explain.
I mumble under my breath that may or may not be audible on like a listen check. It's like, we might be related.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
We have a dungeon and a dragon in this party.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
and guess what?
Cousins, I dare say.
Wait. It gets better. The living spells, very popular name for living spells, is the ampersand. So we could have a
very
dungeon
nice.
and dragon.
Nice. Just Eldamon trainer.
Well, Eldamon Trainer, your nickname could be Advanced. So we could Advanced Dungeon
I
and
don't
Dragon.
expect any of you to know this, but there is a ritual that can be performed called the Lux Eterna that was performed upon me as a willing subject from a high priest in the service of Jata. And they made an arrangement with a powerful sea dragon, which is what I am. They performed this ritual, and as you know, dragons vary in size and power and age, and as they get older, they become more powerful, but it takes a very long time. So this is a ritual that's performed to give a dragon mortal form, and the theory is that as an adventurer, I can rise to a powerful dragon much quicker than it would take in just natural aging. And so in the service of Jata, and for the honor, in search of honor and glory, that is what I am.
That is adorable.
So-
I love mortals just embrace their mortality. It's just the way they do it. It's adorable. Great. This is great. I'm taking down notes. Like this is
Take down note.
Well,
awesome.
I'm giving
Okay,
Chris
and
a hero
that's
point for getting the lore right and he
Nice.
actually really got in the character there and got everything right, even pronounced everything correct. So there you go. You get a hero point, buddy.
I'll take it.
They got two.
And I say, well, I must say, though not exactly the same, I must say our situations are somewhat similar. So how are we going to find this place of adventure? I don't we have half a map and somewhere there's the other half.
Yes.
What can we learn from the half that we have?
That is a good point, and I will say that I'm not very good at such things as social things and necessarily finding out. I'm much more of I'm a priest.
I'm going to do an Arcana check on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, do we have a handout for the map? What does the map look like?
Okay. So you take out the map and you look at it, and it appears to be nothing more. There's no handout for this. It appears to be nothing more than a crude sketch of Gold Crop Island, and the edges are so frayed that without a close inspection, one wouldn't even know that the map was torn in half. And you try to do a Arcana check, but it does not have any magic coming off of it that you can detect.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
So it's a crude sketch of an island?
of this island. So you
Of
actually,
this island?
yes, I'm going to actually show you what Gold Crop looks
Gold
like.
Plank. Is it called Gold Plank Island?
Gold Crop. In
Gold
fact,
Crop. Yeah.
I'm going to show you. So this is Gold Crop Island. And these are all like the different towns and stuff. So you guys are in Rumplank
We're
here.
in Rumplank. Okay.
Right. And this is like the capital of this island. And there's other places here.
Rumplank is the capital?
Yep.
Rumplank.
Rumplank, you're right here.
That's where we are now. Yeah.
Yep.
And so through conversation, we reveal to each other that this is this sketch is part of the island that we're on.
Yeah. What is the image on the map, or is it
It's-
so abstract we
It's
can't tell?
so abstract, and there's
Okay,
like weird
yeah.
symbols on it. Like it looks like, if you didn't know any better, it looks like it is just a crude sketch of the area around Rumplank and like kind of up to the Golden Mountains, like kind of the southern part, like basically this area of Rumplank, like around the Golden Mountains, almost all the way to Kraken on the west, on the east, and all the way to the Crack Beak Salt Desert on the west. So it's basically like the bottom half of this island. And the island, by the way, is 45 miles across, just to give you an idea of size. So about 45 miles across and about 40-ish miles tall. So,
and it's not all a coincidence that its proportions are probably, if I'm not mistaken, about 11 by 8.5.
Yeah, amazing coincidence that. Let me tell you, just like it would fit inside a page of a book or something. Yes, it's an amazing coincidence. In fact, I had to like rework some of this to make it fit correctly. But we're not going to talk about that. That has nothing to do with this adventure. Anyhow, with that being said,
an earthquake moved the town of Kraken back onto the margin.
Yeah, exactly. So anyhow, back to here. As you pull out the map, all of a sudden, a fella comes over to you, and he's this feller. Whoop, he comes right over, and this is what it looks like.
Are we back in the?
Yeah, you're back in the tavern.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I still have the map up.
Whoop, there we go. Sorry, I have to activate it. So this fella comes over, and it looks like he's a Gamayan, and Gamayan are by the way, they're the bird people, and they are by far the most prevalent in the town. The king and queen and the prince and princess are bird people, blah, blah, blah. He comes over.
People.
What? Parrot people. Parrot people.
Parrot
Well, they're not all parrots. Most of them are parrot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can actually have Gamayans that aren't parrots, but most of them are parrots.
Baby.
There's like variations of them, but they're all parrots. There's variations of parrots. One thing is they all have rainbow eyes, though. Suddenly he comes over to you and he goes, "Oh, feathers! Is that the map I see? Is that, oh, I thought it was my map." And then he looks crestfallen. He goes, oh, well, I had the other half of that map. Yes, just recently I did. Yes, I did.
Where?
I thought you had this. I thought you found the other half of my map.
Where did you lose it? This is a travesty.
Alas, it was stolen. In my excitement in finding such an important relic, I may have shared my discovery a bit too loudly in the wrong parts of town, specifically this very establishment.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So on that, please keep your tone in hushed voice.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
He says on top of his
Wow.
lungs. He says, "Oh, let me introduce myself." And he gives a very flourished bow, and as his hat falls off his head, he goes, "I am Demarty Trixma, and I am a jungle explorer of some repute, and I happily give tours to anyone who wishes to explore the local area and go through some jungle tours to see some of the local fauna or some of the local creatures, to know more about the intrepid history of gold crop and the town, of course." Oh yes. Oh, I can't
That
believe.
sounds intriguing, but
Yes.
more about your map. Like
Yes.
if we could. We're actually working for the crown right now. So if any help with that, like maybe we can retrace your steps and find this thief.
Well, yes, I was in here, and I was showing off this part of the map, and I went to go fix my backpack, and you can see his backpack is bigger than him. It's absolutely gigantic, just filled to the brink with crap, and like it's going to burst at any minute. And then I couldn't find it, and I thought the map was in here, and I've been looking, and it's gone. I think that perhaps it was a a pirate of some sort. Yes, a goon who stole my map somewhere while I was not looking. Well, I don't know where exactly.
How long ago was this?
Oh, just a few days ago, I have to say. That's when, obviously, the rumors started to spread that I found this other half of Poppy's map, which I see you have the other half. It's true. Yes, I believe it was to be half a map of her fabled lost treasure. And, of course, no one really believed me, but I believed it. And obviously someone else believed it because they stole the other half of the map from me. How dare they? How dare they, I tell you. And with that, he takes a big gulp of his watered-down ale and he says, anyhow, that map, it's probably cursed, Poppy was a real trickster, she was. So either you managed to find my piece of the map and put it back together, there's probably some big surprises in for you. That's right. Probably big surprises. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was something bad's going to happen to you if you fix that map. But if in that case, you should go to Jacobo Town. That's right. That's where Poppy's wizard friend, the Ashkaro the Red, she was from there. And so maybe the people there could help you undo a curse. And then he says really quietly, like he's crying, he goes, well, that's what I was going to do anyhow, before I lost the map.
Oh, man. Do you know when you lost the map? If you were inside here, or sleeping, or did you notice it was missing in this room? Like you said something about this bar.
Yes. I was here. I was recently, a few days ago. I found it, and I was telling everyone all about the map in this bar. And there was dozens of people here. It was happy hour. It was crowded, a Friday night. And I was showing it off. And next thing you know, it's missing.
So it could be anyone. Wow.
Would you be willing to tell a little white lie in order to find the person who stole your map?
Well, how would I find that person? Please let me know.
I have a cunning plan.
Oh?
What if?
And he puts his ear up.
What if?
And his hat falls sideways.
What if you announce that you found the other half of the map and you waved it about the bar and said, does anybody know where, let's see. How do we get someone to steal this map?
Wow, that's probably the worst idea I've ever heard. Is what he looks at. He goes, so let me get this straight. You want them to steal this map, so now you'll have no map.
No,
I want to catch them in the thief. I want to catch them in the.
I say, I like your idea. I think I know where you're going with this. I'll be back. And I pick up the map, and I take it. And I remember I summon in my memory the previous places that we were told about. Like one of them is like a place of scholarly research or something like that.
Yes, the Quill and Scroll
What was
Academy.
that place?
The Quill and Scroll Academy.
All right. I'll be at the Quill and Scroll Academy. Make your plans for this scheme, and then meet me there. And then I take the map and I leave.
Okay.
I can trust this guy.
All right, hold on.
Oh, he was vetted by the king and the queen.
Here, I'm going to move you. Just get you out of here. I made this map a little too big.
All right, and while they're figuring things out, I go to the academy, and I.
Well, that's going to take a while. That's going to take.
No, but I'm just telling you what I'm going to do because I'm going to do all this off camera. Like, I go to the academy, I talk to the front desk, and I say I'm just interested in a stall for research, and just to get a quiet place where I can work. And then I pull out from my inventory my writing set, and I make a copy of the map. And it doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be good. It's even better if I fuck it up a lot. because basically I'm making a copy of the map so they can steal the copy, and then we can have the real map safe, but we'll flash around the copy of the map, and then that'll be the decoy thing that we'll use.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. This DeMarty. So
DeMarty.
You do DeMarty. You do tours, you say, yes?
Oh, yes. I'm always scrolling around the jungle.
And you found your half of the map in your explorations?
Yes, and he becomes really agitated. Sorry, animated when describing his tale. He goes and he stands up and he's like really excited. And he's
you
like,
don't have to be so loud. Like, you can just keep it.
and he goes, I was on one of my routine jungle expeditions.
Use your indoor voice, please.
About a week ago, when I saw what appeared to be an oddly colored log, and everyone's looking at him now because everyone wants to hear this tale because they've heard it like 50 times, but he seems to embellish it every time. And this oddly colored log poking out of the ground. And when I examined this log, to my surprise, it wasn't a log at all, but rather an ancient scroll case. DeMarty's eyes light up, recalling the discovery, and people in the tavern go, ooh. It was a fine wooden scroll case, cherry, I believe, and it was in remarkably good condition considering its age, which I expect was quite ancient, considering the location, deep in the unforgiving jungle. And DeMarty seemingly can't control his excitement, and he gets even louder. I knew right away I had found something special, so I tucked the case in my pack and hurried right back to town. And sure enough, inside was a map, an ancient map. Well, half a map. And DeMarty seems momentarily distracted by this fact. Of course, like every rum planker, I know Poppy's history, and I expect this map to be none other than the map to Poppy's legendary lost fortune. And then I lost it.
Yes.
That's a very believable story. We got to come up with another story. What do we know anything about the Golden Mountains?
What do you want to know?
Well, would he be able to? Is he high enough level to be exploring the Golden Mountains?
No. He's. I mean, keep in mind the jungle outside, like the Golden Mountains. That's like.
That's what I figured. Okay,
that's really far away. Like, just
okay,
let's
talk about the beach.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the beach. What if you found a coconut lying on the ground, and you saw a straw coming out of the coconut, and you went to slurp the delicious coconut milk that was inside, and you discovered the straw was a very tightly wound scroll of the second half of the map.
And he looks very confused. He goes, well, why would you give me your map? And why would I say that I found it? I mean, you have the map.
This is the plan. The person who stole the first map might overhear you if you tell the same story again. And if they make a move, anybody who tries to steal the facsimile will, expose themselves, and we'll nab them. We'll grab them. That'll be our plan. Grab them.
Yeah.
Movie. There we go. Number 2.
So in other words, like we'll be using this as bait to draw out the person who stole the first half, and then hopefully they still have the first half.
Why would I want to get myself paranapped? This sounds like a very bad plan.
No, we can protect you. We'll be here to protect you.
I don't like this plan at all. In fact, I'm wondering if you were the one who stole my map in the first place. Is that my map? Do you have my map? I want to see that map again. Maybe this is some elaborate ruse that you're trying to get the other half of the map from me.
No, our new friend is Got it. He's not here right now.
Yeah,
We'll wait till he comes back, and then I think we should go to the beach, all of us, and set up this ruse.
This ruse.
The walls have ears in here, and we can't talk too loud.
Talk too loud? This is my normal voice. Do you wish me to talk louder?
He's talking pretty loud, right?
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't know how to talk in a normal voice.
Yeah, if we're going to plan, we should probably plan elsewhere, but I thought that...
He's like, he's telling all of our plan.
And with that, he goes, wait a second. I have an idea. And then he goes to go into his pack. And then all of a sudden, his backpack just like bursts open. And he goes, oh, darn it. And he looks over to all three of you. He says, say, you look like you know your way around the backpack. Do you think you can help me put all this stuff away? I'd be much obliged. And his backpack is just overflowing with, you can see it's stuffed with tools, rations, writing supplies, linens, spare linens, more spare linens, and miscellany of every ilk and description you can think of, and it's all in absolutely terrible shape.
All right, so now I'm thinking maybe he didn't actually lose it at all. It's in this mess. So I'm going to actually help him with that, and I'll look through using my high perception to see if maybe it's actually still in there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay. Give me. Well, so tell me what you're doing.
So yeah, so he basically his contents are spread out on the table.
It's all over the floor. It's like everywhere.
All right, so I pick everything up, put it onto the table, spread it out, and I want to look and see if maybe what he described, that scroll tube, is maybe in there. Though.
Okay. All right. You don't even need a perception check. You just sort of take it all out, you spread it, and you're like, okay, we're going to start from scratch.
yeah, because I don't trust this guy. Anything.
Let me show you the right way to pack a backpack.
Oh, okay. He goes, yes. You look like you're adventurous.
While these guys are doing that, I'm going to go walk the bar and see if maybe he dropped it somewhere.
Okay.
Good idea.
So I'm just going to go wander around like I'm just kind of aimlessly observing
anywhere.
But I'm going to look for a map-sized scrap of paper just in case.
Okay. So you wander around. You're just like wandering. You can give me a perception check, Jason. And you don't even need to do a perception check. Both John and Jason and Chris, Permafrost and Ivar. There's no map. There's no scroll case. There's nothing. As I said, there's tons.
Like garbage.
It's
got a big bag of garbage.
Well, it's probably useful.
I don't have my hot buttons across the top like I did with the.
Yeah, I took that add-on out. But if you click on your character, actually here, just
okay, I can do it from the.
Like, look, Jason.
And also look in the lower left-hand corner. You see that there? That's where
lower left-hand corner at the top row. There's icons for actions and inventory and spellcasting and skills and.
Is there?
Yeah. It's at line. Look at your name, Ivar, and it's aligned with that.
See, all the way at the bottom. See the bottom left-hand corner. You see where your picture is, Jason?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and you can just click on the eye.
I got that part.
Oh, you got to click on it. Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to do perception, Jason, it's just way to the left. It's not perception's its own thing. It's way. Look at where it says hit points, armor class, and then perception. You can press the roll button, middle left of your character sheet. Look at your character sheet. Right underneath AC, the blue AC thing. There you go. 20. Oh, why didn't it do?
He rolled the 20?
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20. Didn't do a little thing.
We didn't see it. It was a bunch of question marks.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the one that did it secretly. Sorry.
That's why I didn't give the big round of applause that you would have normally gotten. Anyhow, yeah.
Let him roll over again.
No, we like that roll.
I'm kidding.
You search everywhere. You do not see it. Now, the dragon guy, you do not see it. Do you help him get his stuff back in his knapsack?
Yes.
Give me an athletics or a survival check. Survival
Okay,
if you try to
survival.
rearrange it all to fit. Athletics if you're just trying to brute force it in there.
I'm gonna survival it.
Okay.
All right,
Survival
hold on.
that sucker.
Hold on.
Oh, that was looking good for a second there.
It was.
A 12. Does the living permafrost wish to help at all?
Yeah, I wish to help, but is that under skills?
It's under skill. Yeah,
Yeah.
survival skill.
Yeah. Either one, survival or athletics. You have both.
Okay, I have athletics and I have survival. I am helping. So sense direction, is that what I would roll?
No, survival.
Survival.
Just make a survival roll. Like
Just
if you
sit
pull it up
survival
again.
and look at the little key, the little thing next to it. There you go. 21. So I don't know who's rolling
Oh,
what.
sorry, that was an accident. My bad.
So you both of you manage to put everything back in and you rearrange it. You tried to brute force it, Dragon Boy, but that did not work at all. And
Yeah, I'm
Permafrost is like, step aside, let me show you how it's done. He neatly folds everything. He neatly rearranges everything. He gets it in there. It's all nice and neat. And Demarty is so happy. He says, "Oh, thank you." And he says, "You know what? I've had a few extra things in my backpack for quite a while. You can have these. I don't really need these anymore." And he hands out. He goes, and sure enough, he gives you you can have a disguise kit, a repair kit, a climbing kit, healer's tools, or a snare kit. And I'll let you take 2 of them because they just don't fit in his pack really well.
We definitely
anymore.
want the healer's tools.
Yeah, I'm really good at healing, but I'm kind of poor right now. I'm a little catch poor, so I don't have a healing kit yet.
Okay, so he's
So
like,
I'll
"Would
take
you
that.
do you wish this healing kit? I'd be happy to give it to you."
Yes, please.
No, okay, and then he hands over to a well-worn, well-used healing kit, and
Iggy, do any of those kits appeal to your skill set?
Um,
None of them are perfect for me. I mean, I would take the climbing kit out of just.
Do you have?
What
Do
were
you
the
guys
kits
have
again?
crafting kits though? Do you guys do crafting, or you have crafting?
I
skill?
don't have craft. No, I'm untrained in crafting. Someone else took crafting.
How about Iggy?
I did not take crafting.
I think we should take crafting because
I'm +2 even untrained, but I am
I think we
untrained.
should, yeah, because I noticed that our friend Quentin has a shield. I have a shield, and they get broken a lot. So
Oh,
so crafting
take
helps fix that.
then.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll take crafting. Quaz will probably have crafting. He's a dungeon, so he
Yeah.
probably knows the ways of physical parameters, unlike those of us who don't need to have limitations such as.
Are you wearing any armor, by the way, Permafrost? Do you have
Yes, I am. I wear leather armor, and it's good. It's good enough.
How about Iggy? Is Iggy wearing armor and weapon?
I have armor and weapons, but the way I fight, I don't spend a lot of time in battle.
Right. Makes sense.
all right. So you,
If I'm taking hits, I've done something wrong.
Ivar, you have the healer's toolkit and the repair toolkit on you now.
All right, and I'll probably give that to Quaz. Yeah,
I could use the healer's toolkit as well. Just FYI, I train.
Oh, are you
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
trained in medicine.
All right, so you know what? Why don't you hold on to it for now? Because and then
do
I'll
either of
buy
you
one.
do healing? Do either of you
Yes.
do healing?
I am very proficient in healing. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Iggy, are you
Not particularly, no.
okay? Then I suggest just to redundancy, These are like the laws of the universe. You'll learn as we start adventuring. Redundancy is the safest way to go. If each of you can heal, then you can heal the other person when they're down. So if
Right, I agree.
Truth to that.
yeah, Ignatius has the healing kick, then there you go.
All right, so yeah, gotta give that over to Iggy. And
Okay. Iggy has the healer's toolkit. And
Yes.
the repair toolkit I still have on Ivar.
on me. Yep.
Okay, cool. He seems quite animated with you all, and he says, "Well, thank you so much, and hopefully you can use that on your quest for the map." He says, way too loud.
Oh, yeah. Are people taking notice of that? Like,
Oh God, yeah, everyone is. Everyone. There's like people.
right. You know,
He's-
Permafrost decides to stand on a stool, and he's like, "I will accept that quest. I'll be a monkey's uncle if I do not find that map within the day, or maybe 2 days, or maybe a week. But definitely within a week, we'll find the map."
And DeMarty goes, "Wow, I've never been good with numbers. I believe I found the map a day or week or month ago too."
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not a good sign. Oh dear.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's wait for our comrade to come back.
Yes. We'll sit around. Tell me while we're talking, you are Sea Dragon.
Yes.
That is so wonderful. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I am an elemental avatar, and I represent the element of water, which, as everyone knows, is about as close as the universal essence as a person can be, or
Yeah.
you know, as a living spell can be as well. So, I like to see you. We're on the same team.
Yes, I agree. I noted that. I did note that. That is. I agree. There's nothing better than the sea.
Iggy, do you have any affinity with water?
Not yet, but I am always looking to befriend new creatures, and there are water creatures out there to befriend.
Well, if you have the means, I recommend it.
Bulbasaur or Blastosaur.
No, the lawyers are going to.
Sorry.
What? What is that? What is this Bulbasaur you're talking about?
Those Pokemon.
Oh,
Cut that out.
Gotta catch them all.
Fix it. Fix that in post.
There is no post. It's all live.
Oh, Quez is back.
Quaz is back. Quaz, you successfully make a really crappy version of some map of some sort, and you did exactly what you needed to do. You literally found like some piece of paper in the trash that was totally
nice.
like garbage, that was well worn, that matched pretty closely to the garbage map that you have now. So there you go.
Permafrost will say very loudly, this gentleman was telling regaling us of tales of finding a map, and he's convinced us that we should all go find a map. I say we comb the beaches for that map. If one's in the jungle, it makes perfect sense that the other one is on the beach. Does that sound like a good plan to you?
Yes.
I'm saying this loudly across the bar.
Agreed. Let us go
As he's
search.
walking across the bar, loud enough for everyone in the bar to hear us.
Okay.
If Seth is there, Seth.
That's here.
I thought I'm still. Am I back?
Oh,
You're back.
Oh yeah, he said that.
Oh, he moved you back into the bar, and as you're walking in, I'm shouting, yes.
And I said to Seth that you managed to find, you found some spare scroll parchment paper.
And I actually will cast my message spell and then quietly tell Quaz the plan of that. Really, what we're doing is we're gonna with your map, we're gonna leave this place, search and probably not find it, but then pretend that we found it, and then come back and say we found the map, and then use that as bait.
Okay.
How crazy would it be if we found the map?
Oh,
that would be nice.
You know what? And you know what I did? This is interesting. I would is this possible, or is this complex, or does this cause too much trouble? Because I can use my power to go into myself, my dungeon. So could I go into my dungeon and hide the real map in there?
Oh, how does that work? That's interesting.
I think so. I forgot exactly how it works, but yes. I mean, if you want to hide the real map inside you, yes.
Okay, so if it doesn't cause too many problems,
Yeah,
I like that.
it's not
I like that
obviously
idea.
a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hide the map inside.
Well, other than
myself.
if you die, the map is gone and lost forever.
Yeah,
That's
Is that
the-
what
that part. That I'm okay
other
with.
than that, yes.
Yeah,
It
that
is-
I'm okay with.
Do you have
Oh,
okay, as long as
monsters?
you're
Do
okay
you have
with that.
monsters in your dungeon?
Oh yes, there's monsters
Will-
in my
will
dungeon.
they
like we
destroy that
get
map?
like
I don't want
like
them. Like,
that's
you know,
what,
a
that's
dog
why
with
no,
homework
but
here.
that's what I mean by unless it's like obviously problematic. Like 'cause
If
my-
the monster will
Just
steal
don't
it
die.
or burn it. Or...
yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Just don't die.
But we one of my abilities is like we could take a side adventure where we spend an hour all join hands, sing Kumbaya, and then we go and adventure in B1 for a while. We go adventure in the dungeon B1
Oh,
for
nice.
a while. Yeah.
That's
It'd
very
be
cool.
like the Lemmy Winks episode in
Yeah.
South Park.
All right, and I will say, Quaz, I don't know if you have the ability to craft or fix things. I see you carry a shield.
Oh yeah, I
and
do.
then-
Oh yeah, I do.
Do you have
I'm very crafty.
good? Do you have a repair kit?
I don't think let me see because it's like I think I had one, but then I couldn't afford it.
It's expensive, I know. I couldn't afford a healing kit either. It's 5 gold. It's like a third of my gold.
No, I have.
right, well-
I ended up with the cookware instead.
All right, well, in that case,
It's
take
close.
this. Here you go. I got one for you.
You now have a repair kit in your inventory, Quaz.
And my only price is that you have to repair my shield too sometime.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, so let's head to the beach.
Okay, with that,
Does this guy wanna come
DeMarty.
with us? 'Cause-
Oh yeah, DeMarty's like, yes, let's go to the beach and find the map. It's way too
Oh
loud.
my god.
It's no doubt there.
I'm sure we'll find the map on the beach, just like we said we would.
It'll be. Yeah.
Wow. He's
Let's
rough.
go, new best friends.
Team friendship.
Team friendship. And then he goes on and he's like telling you guys stories about his jungle expeditions and how he goes on all these like expeditions and always looking for things and how he's like talking about all these lost treasures he found and then you know he's real excited. And then as you're walking down this this corridor, suddenly out of the shadows 2 people appear. And these two not so nice looking goons appear. And they're like, I hear you two have a map that we really need. You wouldn't mind handing that over, would you?
If you have the second half of this map, we definitely could come to an arrangement.
The arrangement is
I don't think they. Yeah, I don't
The
think
arrangement
that's
is-
the arrangement.
the arrangement is you die and we take the map from you. How's that sound?
That's their bargain.
Well, if you don't have the other half of the map, this half of the map isn't going to do you any good. Just like it's not doing us any good. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get a read on them whether they have or know of the second half of the map, or if they're just other jokers. You see
Roll
what
for
I'm saying?
combat, baby. This is all happening in 3 seconds. There's no conversation. That was the length of the conversation you have.
The
Okay,
Iron
all right,
You can
so-
talk.
Goon.
You can talk all you want. They're going to be stabbing you.
We could keep them alive, but you know, Garth and
The Iron L goons do not
Yiggy
share
question. Permafrost, you need to roll your initiatives.
maps. All right.
And that was basically the only reason why I was doing that. I wanted to make sure that we wanted to keep them alive.
Quaz question.
Where is that on the is that on a top level thing on the interface?
It should
On
be
the
on the
bottom
right.
right?
Bottom
Bottom
right,
right.
or the
you can
right.
see your name there.
There's a D20
Yeah,
at the
it's-
bottom
you
right.
hit the right. Hit the D20. Next to your next to you. There you go. And permafrost. There we go. You did it. Good job. Let's begin the encounter. Wait. Oh, no, permafrost. You did not roll your initiative. I will roll your initiative for you. There we go. Ivar.
I rolled it. I rolled the 17.
Okay.
I rolled
you
my
didn't.
first roll was my first roll. I rolled the 17.
That was not your initiative. You have to roll your initiative. You rolled an 18 for your initiative anyhow, which is better. So, Ivar, you're up.
All right. First initiative won in the first combat ever. That's this historic moment.
It is historic moment. I'm sure you'll do terrible.
What does the initiative button look like?
It's a big D20 next to you. I don't know. I have no idea what it looks like on yours.
On the initiative track, next to your name, there should be a D20. You press a D20 and that'll roll for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the initiative track? Let's start with that.
There's like a million of them all over this fucking thing. Like on
There's literally
on the
three
way
on the
right
menu.
hand side, all of those buttons on the way right hand side, there's one with crossed swords. It says encounters. If you press that one, so that one's
Oh, upper left. Okay, upper
then
right.
it should
I'm
say
looking at
round one and all.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of. I have too many initiative trackers. I probably should turn some off. Anyhow.
All right, so I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Let's do it. I say, be gone, brigands.
You targeted him?
And, yep.
And what spell are you casting? Oh, I see
Needle
needle darts.
2 action needle darts.
All right.
Attack.
Okay. And hit your attack button.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Oh, man.
Critical hit.
Critical hit.
Critical hit.
Roll
First attack.
damage. Poor guy. He didn't even. These cut purses are coming out with their daggers and swords and crap. And they. All right. So roll damage.
What is the mechanic for not killing enemies? What's the mechanic for that?
Non-lethal, and you need to basically get a -2 to your attacks.
So be aware of that.
But if they get to 0, they're not dead anyways, right?
Well,
we can sustain.
well,
we
you're taking too long. So double damage, but you can't do non-lethal on a spell, so it doesn't matter. All right, well, you killed that first one.
So you did kill that guy.
Yep,
Oops.
he's dead.
And I draw my sword, and then I'm done.
All right. Permafrost, you're up.
All right, I am going to. Let's see. I hit T, then click him, or do I click him and hit T?
Well, don't be careful and don't accidentally kill him like Chris did.
Well, if he dies, he dies. Do I click T and click
him, and then
Click on
T.
him, and then click T.
Yes. To target. There you go.
Like honestly, the whole point of this is to keep one of these guys alive so we can torture him for information and get the other thing. It's our point here is.
Oh,
not
Jesus
to win the
Christ! I
fight.
passed my turn. Fuck it.
I don't approve of torture.
I don't have anything else to do. I mean, Seth, these guys are goons. They don't want to parlay.
Well, that's why I was like asking the GM. It's like, what are the options for knocking somebody out instead of killing them?
Dare you attack my friend? And then he goes over to DeMarte, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you, DeMarte, because you cause too much trouble.
He talks too much.
You talk way too much, DeMarte, and I never liked you to begin with." So he. Oh, does he not have? Hold on.
You could probably grab him, Seth. Like use a grab maneuver or a trip.
Actually, sorry. He throws a dart. He throws his dagger at him. And he hits poor DeMarte.
So we can't see that roll, just so you know.
Or
It's
that
all
one.
question marks.
Yeah, all
All
this
right.
is behind the screen. You're rolling there.
All right, hold on. I forgot how to make everything public. Well, for now, I hit him and I did 4 points of damage
That's fine.
on DeMarte. Whoops. Hold on. Let me undo that. I forgot I have to do that. DeMarte is half dead, and then he takes another dagger and he throws it at Quig Questron. You know what? He's throwing a dagger at you.
Yeah, just call me Quaz.
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 He misses
Very
you.
short. Quaz.
He misses you, Quaz. Iggy's up.
All right. Well, I believe at the start of an encounter, I can phase for free, if I'm reading this correctly.
Nice.
Yes.
So I'm going to phase in my little squirrel leash.
All right, let's see. I have no idea how to do this, but we're going to figure this out. So I'm going to move you back here, and then your squirrel lash comes in, and I have your squirrel lash. Then I have a button here that goes into battle form, and now your squirrel lash is in battle form. So there's your squirrel lash, and now you may go.
I don't have as a free action. I'll do the effusion thing where I'll do the test attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that would be a fire on him, and I think you do it, not your squirrel lash. I'm not sure. I think you do it. Under your abilities, it's
Hold on a second. I'm
elemental
getting there.
fusion. Okay.
I actually remember seeing.
Right. Elemental, blah, blah, blah. Just before you phase your first, you choose a foe and associate it. And then, so he does a fort save against your thing. Sorry, I'm just learning the new thing. And I roll a 10, so he fails. And you do, well, it's not acid, it's fire. So
In this case, it's fire. So
Yeah.
2 points of fire damage.
So 2 points of fire damage. He takes a little bit of damage. Okay.
Okay, so theoretically, does the squirrel leash? Do I still have the rest of my actions for this turn?
Yeah, that was free action.
So I have 3 actions. So Squirrely Boy is going to run on up. And he's going to attack. Flame Whip.
All right.
Nice.
Flame whip. Melee attack roll. And you roll a 15 and you hit. So do some, and let's see.
Wait, 3d8?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Seth.
12 points of damage.
Never mind.
Good job.
Boom goes the dynamite.
We can't question them.
We're doing a comedy podcast. I think. I think we got to do a comedy podcast.
Let's see. Gets to 5 feet away, dealing 3d8 fire as well as 3 persistent flame
We
whip.
might have actually broken a law of some kind.
You lash out your foe with a yeah. I believe that is correct. I believe you did everything right. And whoops, the counter's over. All right, so they both drop.
I hope one of them has the other half of the map on them. And,
That would be nice.
I hope the squirrel didn't light the map on fire. But
Where?
it's got some sort of magical protection, I imagine.
Hold on. Whoop, put you back to where you were. Little squirrel ash. Wow, I got to check that. I believe that is correct because they're slow. They're a little slow, but yeah, you did a lot of damage. So yeah, they're toast. Literally, the quarterback was toast.
search the bodies and hope we get lucky.
And also try to identify their clothing and if they have any like distinct markings, because I think they might be Iron Eel Goon.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely strike me as Iron Rail goons.
Yeah. In fact, you know right away, And DeMarte is like, "Ow, I'm hurt. He hit me with a dagger. Ow!" And he's like literally bleeding. He's like, "Can you please help me? Please, Sir Cleric, sir. Please, Dragon, sir. Please. Ow, I'm dying.
Biggie, it might be time to test out that healer's kit.
Yeah, the healer's kit.
I'm dying." And he's like on the ground. He's like totally like hamming it up. Like he's just, yeah. You find a dagger, 2 daggers, 8 darts, 2 studded leather armors, and in a bag, you find some monster parts. I don't have the button. Dun, dun, dun.
Yay.
So that is what you find.
What monster parts are they?
Where's the loot icon?
How do we know? Is that something we can...
So this is how I'm going to
Discover?
explain to you real quick. Yes, I'm going to explain to you. Let me give you guys... I'm just going to put it in your party loot. Sorry, just finding your party. Here we go. Stash. You guys take the daggers and the darts?
Yes, I mean, yeah, why not? I guess.
Yeah,
Studded
definitely. Why
leather.
not?
You're gonna leave these guys naked in the street, dead?
I don't know. What's the protocol? Like, should we report it to the constable?
No, they
we should
attacked you, and this is a pretty seedy part of town.
We should at least roll them into the water. That would be...
That will work.
The crabs have got to eat.
Yeah.
Same as the crow.
feed the crabs.
Same as the worm.
You got it. So I'm gonna give
We
you...
roll them. We reverently roll them into the water, and loot their corpse.
Okay. Monster parts. Okay, so you get monster parts, and the way monster parts work. So I gave you guys some homework. There is a book that I gave you that will explain how it works, and you have basically 5 gold pieces worth of monster parts, and let's see, and they are good for... I don't know what you're rolling. They're good for slashing.
I was treating wounds on our little friend.
Oh, okay. Slashing and they're for slashing and piercing weapons is what they're used for. Read it and they'll make a little bit more sense with you.
Read. Okay. What is it's the PDF you're talking about?
Yes, in the
What's the
handouts.
PDF?
It's called monsterparts.pdf.
Okay, monsterparts.pdf.
Okay, so download that and then read it. So, there you go. Yeah. So you have 5 gold pieces worth of monster parts. You really can't do anything with them too much yet. You're going to start being able to make equipment and start using it at level 2. So, and you'll be able to make anything, like literally anything with them. So, but
Cool.
depending on what they are, like you can't make a bashing weapon with these parts. These are like parts off
Specifically for
slashing and
or
piercing. So these were monster parts off of a creature that had like piercers, something slashy. So there you go. Okay, yeah, they're dead. So,
I
well,
would like to question them. We can't.
nope. But you,
So just mechanically, because I forget, because it's been so long at low level. So like, whereas when we go to 0 hit points, we are dying, right? And
Correct.
then you go through the dying stages.
Correct.
But like for goons and mooks and things, it's not that. It's just if they go to 0,
they
they're
just
dead.
die.
yeah, they're
just
dead.
die?
Yeah, they're dead. Well,
Like,
plus,
unless the DM decides otherwise.
yeah, unless they're very important or something. For these guys, you could tell that they're definitely from the Iron Eels, and Iron Eels are pretty common. Well, DeMarte can tell you. It's like, oh, those Iron Eels, they're the ones who stole the map from me. I tell you, they were.
You're sure of that? How did you know that?
Look,
You think
they
that's good?
stabbed me. I'm dying.
I think you cured him. Didn't you heal him?
Did you? Did you? Yes, he did. He did. In fact,
I treated wounds on him.
I'll play you. Oh, you heal him 16, and although he's
Not intentionally.
you're completely healed, and he's like, I'm
Okay.
dying. Look, there's blood all over my clothes. Oh.
You know what he should be saying.
I'm dying here.
He should be saying,
Thank you.
heal me.
Heal me!
Just repeating, heal me.
You know what? I like that. I'm going to be saying that all the time now. In fact, I'm going to tell everyone in town to say that from now on. That will be our new battle cry. Heal me!
Can I unheal him?
Yeah, I'm like looking down and trying to fly under the radar with that one.
Anyhow, and then Marty stands right back up as if nothing happened. He's like, "Are we going to the beach to find the other half of the map?"
But what do you know about these iron eels? If they stole it, we should be maybe going after them.
Iron eels? Oh, the iron eels. Yes, they're very, very bad people. I see them there all the time. They're always getting into fights and doing other terrible things, I tell you. But I believe that yes, they have a establishment a little bit outside of town, their headquarters, if you will. And I would not go there unless you're ready to scrap with them. But they do have a local place near the Claw Quarter, right around here, I would say. And their leader is Melkar Khan. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, Melkar Khan. Yes, he's the leader of the pirates, but I wouldn't go anywhere near them.
Pirate thieves. Okay.
So you don't think we could handle them? I mean, we just killed these guys so quickly.
Well, these are the lowest of the low ranks. You would go up against an entire fortress of pirates.
In town? The ones in town?
Yes,
like
yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. Well, so here's the thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird piratey stuff around here. Yeah.
Everyone in town is a pirate. Okay. 85% of the people in town are party pirates. Okay. It's like they pretend they're pirates.
It's like Tortuga.
Yeah. These guys are really pirates. Okay. These guys are the real deal. Like, these guys ain't fooling around. They actually are pirates, and this is the seedy part of town. And there are real pirates who go around doing bad things and like do piracy in town. This is a big port. Like, it is a big port city. So these guys were, quote, real pirates. Now, these are obviously the lowest of the lowest ranks, and they could have just been here and heard you. You have no idea. But these guys went down like soft tissue paper. So like wet tissue paper. I mean, these guys were nothing. So they obviously were pretty low rank.
They were fragile.
They were very fragile.
They broke like glass.
They broke very easily.
And this is the worst part of town. So like, it's, All right. So I guess we could table that, for another day of going there directly, but the beach sounds intriguing. I am into like the geography and the trailblazingness of seeing new things. So to the beach.
Me too. Adventure.
Okay, to the beach.
We will introduce the sea dragon to the beach.
That's right.
All right, we will
This
see.
is the beach.
I can swim. Can you swim?
I am the water. Of course I can swim.
You know what? John is
Can you
not
breathe
wrong.
water?
John is-
Can you breathe? Can you live underwater?
Yes, I can.
That's
actually.
all right. That's pretty impressive.
You go to the beach
Swim.
and hold on, give me a second. So you wander to Treasure Beach, and you see a very particular sight taking place in the Golden Sands. A sturdy old orpork dressed in a traditional white monk robes, shouting commands to a trio of brightly colored blue Chikori who diligently follow the squat elder's orders. Under the master's gaze, the Chikori perform various training exercises like punching the sand, jumping, rolling, delivering flurries, and powerful kicks in the air. And I can show you what he looks like. And this is...
Where's Lo Mang when you need him?
Yeah, Lo Mang could have really cleaned up. That is
An Orpork
Yeah, it's
monk.
an Orpork monk. Do any of you actually from this part of the world? Is any of you actually from here?
Not me.
I speak Orpork.
Jason, where are you from?
Shoot. I'm not actually sure.
Are any of you actually native from
I
the
don't
Indigo
have,
Isles?
or I don't even know my origins.
Oh,
That's
I mean,
not-
I am Indigo Isles. I'm an Zottle. So I mean, I am.
Okay.
I'm Indigo Isles too.
Local
I'm
to
just
the
not,
world.
I'm not here to. I'm not from this city though. This town.
Okay.
I
Well,
assume I came from some sort of Zottle enclave.
okay. Well, the Zottle, who are very big into performing into like they're kind of like Klingons, like they like paint sticks and they like self-improvement. You actually know this guy. This is Master Olo. He is famous in the Indigo Isles as one of the premier pugilists, especially in the Orpork circle. And he is an esteemed and renowned brawler. And one of the many festivals that happens in the Indigo Isles and Rumplank is they have fighting festivals. They have a lot of feasts of strength. They have like American Ninja Warrior. Here it's Rumplank Ninja Warrior, all that stuff. Master Olo almost always wins. He is world renowned in this part of the world. He's way higher than you in levels. Like he is a monster. And he is obviously training his disciples. And he looks at you and just nods.
Do you think we should laugh at him and talk?
And I
to him?
wave.
I give him a traditional Orpork greeting. And,
Do you?
and-
Okay.
yeah.
He looks at you and he says, "Ah, a fellow Orporkian. Although you do not look like an Orpork, where have you learned my language?"
Oh, I had plenty of Orpork friends back in the day.
Interesting. Well, whoever you are, strange-looking person, because you obviously are human, and they have no idea what humans look like because they're extremely rare in this part of the world. Maybe one or two appear a year, if that. And he says, "Well, however you learned our language, welcome to the beach. Would you like to participate in our fighting camp? It takes place from sunrise to sunset every day."
Well, perhaps. But
We got
first
this.
thing, do you know this guy Demarty that's behind me?
Oh, of course.
We very much appreciate the offer, though. We have pressing business currently, but I'd love to take you up on that in the future.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course. Hello, Demarte. How are you? And of course, he's like, "Oh, we're just here looking for a map. The other half of the map from the map that I found and it was stolen from me. We think it's over here somewhere. Have you seen a map anywhere?" and Master Olo's like, disciples, and they all snap to attention. "Yes, master." It's like, "Search the area for a map. Search everywhere, and the one who
Nice.
finds it will get honor." And they, "Oh, yes, sir." And they start like looking and start like digging up the sand, and they're all running
I say,
around
"Hey,
the
wait,
beach.
guys. And I pull out my copy of the map that I made, and I say it'll look something like this and have symbols like this.
Okay, and they start looking everywhere, and he
That's
says,
good. I mean, that's not bad. Let's get put him to work. Why not?
"Yes." He looks around and he says, "You have a map? May I see that map?"
Yeah, hand it over.
Mr. Olo
the
looks
fake
at
or the
him.
real one?
It's not a fake. It's just like it is a copy. It's just not necessarily the best copy. It's whatever it's
Right.
whatever I got on my roll of just having +4 crafting.
He looks at it and he goes, he shakes his head. He goes, "I've seen one just like this." He looks up and then DeMarty's like, "You saw my map?" Like way too loud. He goes, yes. So
And I say in Orpork, I initiate conversation in Orpork.
okay.
Say like excuse my loud friend. He's a little bit too talkative. Like indicating politely that maybe we should talk in Orpork for a while.
Yeah, he's delusional.
And tell me more about like you've seen a map that's like this.
Yes, of course, fellow Orporkian. A few days ago, an Iron Eel pirate ran across the beach at Iron Salt Cove, clutching a map that looked very similar to yours. He was in such a hurry that he sprinted right through our training session. How rude. But he wasn't so quick that I couldn't land a warning blow to his head, of course.
No one's quick to avoid that.
Yes. He says, I do not know who he was, but he was an iron eel by the patch he wore on his clothes. I don't know where he was going, but it looked like he was going towards the Claw Quarter. It'd be a reasonable guess to say he was... sorry. Sorry. It was a reasonable guess to say that he was instead coming from the Claw Quarter and going somewhere else in the Claw Quarter, and he was cutting through the beach and my training session.
That's great. And this was how long ago?
Oh, about 4 or 5 days ago, perhaps a week. Let me think. And he's like, goes back and goes, yes, a little bit less than a week ago.
A little less than a week ago. I kind of wonder, like, so you gave him a good knock on the head. I wonder if that wound would have healed, or does he have a not on his head? But like a few days, it probably would have.
Says,
gone down.
It was nothing more than a love tap, just to warn him not to be so rude as to run through my training camp. But I definitely saw the map because he was holding it in his hand. And he almost dropped it, and he made an effort to pick it up and then dash away. He did offer an apology, so I didn't think anything of it afterwards. Hopefully,
and he didn't have any distinguishing features.
No. He
tattoo.
was. Let me think about it. And
odd haircut.
He does a little
weird
facial hair.
The mom tattoo.
The mom tattoo. Yes, mom. Let's see. He does a little bit of a knowledge check.
Did we establish like what race he is or anything about him or like that? Just the basic demographics of him?
Can you not see the map, Jason? Because all I see is black on your screen.
Yeah, okay, hold on. It went black all of a sudden. A little bit ago, I could see it.
Oh, just do a reload. Yeah, refresh.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Yeah.
That was weird. So yeah, he was Gamayan. He was a Gamayan pirate. And he looked like he was in normal clothes. He did have a patch on his clothes. And obviously it was a iron eel patch, which is very well known in these parts.
Now, what the Gamarans are these bird guys, right?
Yeah. Gamayans are the bird guys.
All right. Well, then we should at least be able to get something about his coloring, because all of these Gamarans, like some of them are blue, some of them are red. It seems like they're pretty visually distinct. So we should be able to get some kind of.
He goes, well, he had some red feathering on him, but to be honest, that's the most common color of the. You have to remember, I'm an Orpork, and to me, most Gamayans look alike.
Yeah, they kind of all look alike. Yeah.
And then he goes, no offense to Marte. And he says, oh, no, none taken. They all look alike to me, too. And I'm Gamayan. So
was he possibly running back to the Iron Eel's base that they have, or their hideout?
So. Perhaps so. Well, just so you know, Gamayans are the most popular, Orpork are the second most popular. These disciples that are still searching the beach, they're made out of coral. They're made out of coral, and they actually live in the water. And there's actually there's cities and towns in the water around the Indigo Isles. Believe it or not, they're pretty cool. They're weird. They actually don't have gender.
I thought about being that one.
Yeah,
actually.
they're really neat. They're just coral, and they have life force that holds them together. They're really interesting. So these are the most these. You're going to be seeing a lot of these ancestries. So just get used to them, and it's important to know them because their specific abilities are important for this adventure. So anyhow, with that being said,
I cast my message spell again and message and start talking to my party in the whispered tones of the magic message that at some point we should ditch this guy, this DeMarty.
I agree.
I think he's interesting. I love him.
And in these hushed tones, I relate all the information that I in that conversation in Orpork.
All right. So.
Oh, DeMarte.
He's gonna, we're gonna try and sneak up to something, and he's gonna start just completely raise the alarm.
Oh yes,
like we could actually at this point, it might be worth it to just say, well, I talked to him in Orpork, and it's become clear that the entire thing is a dead end. There's no hope. We're gonna give up, and you can go away now.
Yeah, just go. We'll meet you back. We'll buy you a drink for your troubles back tomorrow. We'll meet you at that bar tomorrow. We'll meet you at a different bar, a better bar than that.
He seems all despondent. He goes, no. Please. There's other places we can go. I know someone we can go visit. He knows a lot of good things. He's one of my best friends in the whole island. He'll be able to help. If he can't help, no one can help. He knows things no one's supposed to know. And it's the only time we've actually heard him actually whisper.
Interesting. What's this Orpork's name, by the way?
Orpork?
That was Master Olo.
Master Olo. Almost Lomang-esque, almost. Kind of close. He goes, Captain Nevergo. Everyone doesn't like him, but he knows things. He knows secrets that you aren't supposed to know. He deals with the pirates. Don't tell him I told you that. It's a secret.
Captain Everglow?
Captain Nevergo.
Oh, Nevergo.
What up to your display, Jason?
I don't know. It went black again.
Can you see?
No, right now I got nothing.
Oh, you got nothing?
Yeah. I'm reloading again. So
I would probably just open up a new browser or something.
So at this point, it's also 10 o'clock. So.
Yeah, that's true. He goes, well,
kind of faded.
Yeah. Well, if you want, we could go see Nevergo. I bet you he would know stuff. And he's got an apothecary shop. He's got potions and stuff. Maybe you guys can use some of those. I bet you he can help. I guarantee you it'll be worth it. Just don't leave me here, please. It's like I want to be part of the adventure. I want the other map. And he starts crying.
Right, so,
he starts crying.
I messaged the party that yeah, I mean, he is coming up with some names and places to go. So, I mean, for now, I guess we can follow that lead. But anytime we're going to go someplace where we got to be quiet, obviously we can't bring him along.
Well, I think with the map, well, yeah, we certainly are not going to search for that. It's in the boot. The eel boot.
The iron eel. Yeah, I mean, this probably could lead us to that eventually.
Maybe Captain Nevergo could help us kind of infiltrate them or something. Or some information that would be helpful.
Because we want to kind of know what we're walking into.
Since he deals with the pirates.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a really good idea. I like that.
All right.
Talk to someone else who's higher level and knows more.
With that, the flying pig disciples, the three Chori, come back and say, "Sir, we have searched the entire beach. We have found just this." And they pull up like lots of shells and like crabs and like other sea items, but there's no map. It's like, "We're sorry we failed you, sir." And they all like bow down. And he says, That's okay. I'm sorry to say that there's no map in this part of the beach. Of course, the beach is long and wide. It could be anywhere. But we'll be out and look for that map every morning.
A beautiful shell of all of the garbage that they found catches my eye. And I want to approach it. I don't want to take it. And I want to thank it. And I want to thank them for it. And I say, I'm sure this will bring us good luck because I want them to feel a little bit better about their effort.
And he goes, thank you. And Master Olo looks at you and says, "Before you leave, Poppy Van Barnacle was master duelist. To find and earn her hidden treasure, you'll no doubt need to be at least as skilled a fighter as she was. Come, let us test to see if you have what it takes. Perhaps this will be a good challenge for my disciples as well. And he invites you to take on his disciples in a small brawl. No, non-deadly, of course. Only
No weapons?
No non-lethal damage. No, you may use your weapons. Just use the blunt parts of your weapons. A good test of skills to see if you are worthy of the map and if my disciples are worthy of my training.
I thought that sounds great, but I'm kind of fading. So do you want to?
No, that'll be the cliffhanger. That's the cliffhanger.
Okay, cliffhanger.
Yeah,
All right,
cliffhanger is
challenge.
you accept the challenge.
I totally accept. I accept, and I throw the shell up into the air and then grab it out of the sky in a dramatic anime combat.
Yeah.
And you start announcing your moves.
Bounty from the sea.
Yes. All right. So, what do you guys think so far? Huh?
Really
I
good.
think it's great.
Like it. Excellent.
Is my water punch a spell?
I'm going to ask. I'm going to go through Mark and how to do all that and how we
That
use
is-
spells and stuff like non-lethal.
Yeah, because
I don't want to kill
know.
someone by accident again.
Right.
I feel bad. I feel bad about that. Though.
Well, you know what?
I mean, it's only 2d4, and I
know.
I
figured
mean, it is an attack, but it's also magical. So I don't know if I can't use non-lethal. It's a spell, but it doesn't say spell. I
No,
don't know.
I'm also doing something else.
It's part of your system, so I don't know if these are
No,
even
I'm
spells.
asking Mark exactly because
Okay,
to be
all
honest, we haven't dealt
I'll
with
need to
this
know
in
all
6
of
years.
this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to go through all
yeah.
this. I'm going to go through all this.
Okay.
Well, also, you guys are doing. You see, the thing is, you guys are doing spells, and your spells. You're sorry, not even using spells. Like Chris, when you're doing his spells, what Seth is doing is attacks. You're easy, Seth. You just get a -2 to your attacks, and it becomes non-lethal damage. Spells, I'm not sure. I got to look that up. You guys are actually using Eldamon powers. It is not a spell. It's a power.
They're powers.
And powers have their own rules. And I'm just going to ask Mark because it's going to be way faster than me looking it up. So,
I have a sword also, so I could have just do that.
yeah. You guys
I
can
could
also
sort of
switch.
Hold back, I don't have to go full.
Yeah, this is just a fun little. This is just a fun
a little training exercise.
Yeah, this is definitely not to the. I mean,
Chris,
you
let me
definitely-
ask you, well, before you go, where on your interface do you see a initiative button? I still haven't found it.
Well,
when
it's only when combat starts.
When combat starts, you'll see the different icons on the bottom
Here, I'll
right
show
and
you.
all the different things like that, and then you'll see.
All right, look, I just came up, right?
Okay, it's in the initiative track.
Right,
Yes.
right.
It's not part of the default
No.
user interface.
No.
That's okay. That's the answer.
So
That's
just
the
click
answer.
on
Okay.
click. You see where it says permafrost, and there's
Yep.
like a blue circle around you or green.
Yep, and I've already rolled. Yep. Now,
There
is
you
there a
go.
way to customize my color? Because I used to be able to
Yeah.
do that, and
Yeah.
now it's orange. right.
Yeah, you can click
Um,
on your right click on your user configuration.
There's game settings.
No, click on you and user configuration, and then it says core, and it says your name, avatar, and your color.
That is where the name, avatar, color. Where's that at?
In the lower left hand
Oh.
corner,
Lower
It
left hand
says-
corner. These
says-
the
it
list
says
of
John.
names.
Yeah, click on you and say user configuration.
Okay. So right click, you pull down menu. Okay, user. Okay, there's the color.
All right,
Bingo.
so next Monday, yes,
Yeah, next Monday.
the 6th. Okay.
All right. See you
Mm-hmm.
Works
guys.
for me.
Yep.
All
Good night, all. you.
Good night.